ガンパイロット氏のランディングチャレンジ、パプアニューギニア。使用する機材はダグラス DC-3。DC-3 ってなるよね。私もよく知らないのでウィキで調べたら、アメリカでの初飛行は1935年。なんと昭和10年の88年前。翌1936年には路線投入。日本でもライセンスを受けた昭和飛行機工業が1938年に DC-3 の製造を開始している。日本航空がボーイング747を1970年に就航しているが、DC-3 は1969年まで貨物機として日本で使われていたらしい。というか、DC-3 ってブライトリングがワールドツアーでちょっと前、2017年に日本にも来てたよね。
I'm committed.
Hey mate, you're flying with Airshow and he takes no prisoners, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, me too.
Bit like the King Air.
Confused with all these
Yes.
Karabagas, all the Karabagas are confusing.
Yeah, there's a number of them. In that reset.
Oh, just over 80.
Oh, that's all right. And you can't really cheat by putting the parking brake on because it'll nose you down.
「外部ビューにしていたらストールします。リカバリー性能を見てください。外部ビューで撮影しようとしたらストール。
That looks like a veggie patch.
I'm going down.
Yeah, Willem hasn't landed on the strip.
He sits in the jungle somewhere.
初めての DC-3 イベントなので、
Why did
着陸地点は比較的簡単な場所です。
Looks like he's got the right idea.
Is it where you are reset? In the trees?
Yeah, it was an uphill approach and I was losing speed and I didn't quite make it.
How come I can't see anything that resembles a runway there?
Yeah, Airshow's just landing and I'm about to land and Saki's gone into the left of it into the trees.
Oh, I see.
Except True Blue Aussie normally wears the dark blue singlet. You know what that singlet's called? I'll just wait for Willem and Airshow to taxi up.
Don't get your wing caught on a building, you pirouette around it and can't straighten up. Jules, and you just relocate the arm base.
Yeah, I was very happy at $118.
Russia, and noticed my engine started sputtering a little bit. And I looked at my engine analyzer, and I was getting a little blue smoke out of my number 6 cylinder, which was I think would be the leanest cylinder, the way it runs. And I was running pretty lean to keep flying in a headwind. That's usually about 25 knots. So it's going to take me a while to get around.
What's that song? A wayward wind is a westward wind. Who sang that?
You so far.
Yeah, well, and when I went to try and define a country list, you go to
it just gets, when you get low, slow, it starts to make noises.
Yeah, well, this is one that I had to actually gauge the cloud base on.
Well, that was perfect. I was scared.
Approach it in the same direction, but one direction is better than the other.
Correct. That makes sense.
I remember my first ever plan I put together was for back in November 2020. This is one of the runways we landed on. I remember a guy called Zany from Norway. I found last night in the Bronco.
またやっちゃいました。
No,
外部ビューで
in
撮
the
影
F18,
していたらストール。
I was doing back to
リカバリー
fly.
性能に助けられ
Didn't
ま
matter
す。
how many times I pressed the button, it wouldn't let me go over 9,000 feet.
Yeah, I had that here earlier. I kept hitting back to fly and I didn't change my elevation, but I didn't realize we were already up that
But normally
high.
it's
That's
just
probably
every
the same
time you...
thing.
Yeah, normally every time you do it, it just goes increment. In fact, it's
Normally
quite
we're
good.
lower than that.
But yeah, last night hit 9,000 and didn't matter how many times I pressed the button or yelled out fly. One down, oh no, it's a parked plane. It's a King Air down there.
Do your guys' engine smoke when on external wave?
No, parking brakes aren't holding me.
Saki's on his way in, I can see him.
Something definitely wrong with my plane. Either there's no power or what, I don't know.
This one's right.
It is
Yeah, it
because you got a
was
fairly
all
high,
around the river.
you got a fairly high approach, haven't you?
No, I stayed along the river and zoomed around the corners. It was more fun.
Well, I had to go way around to climb that mountain. It took me forever, and I just barely made it across with one stage of flaps. But here I'm coming to the...
Can keep using his with a VPN or something?
Possibly, but the VPN will probably cost me as much as having Netflix. No, it's a little bit cheaper.
Nah, they're pretty cheap.
VPNs are about $5 a month or something, aren't they?
Yeah, but I've had a VPN before, two of them, two different brands, and neither of them work with Netflix.
Oh, okay.
They're onto that too.
They have all the server IPs, so Netflix just blocks them. Yeah, I know he's not visible, so he should probably switch at some point.
Yeah,
I
I
see
don't
him.
think me switching will help.
All right,
Yeah.
Saki, yeah, maybe you want to do it.
So I kept hearing you talk about him, and I was asking if you see him in the drone, or because I haven't seen him.
Told me this was a great joystick, and you've been flying for years. Now you tell me one of the most important things for me doesn't work.
Yeah, I never would
me.
have bought one if Reset hadn't told me to.
It's only for me, and it's because I don't use it that I didn't notice it for a long time, and I only just remembered of them when you mentioned about your twisting.
When you get a sim, mate.
ここに滑走路がありますが、
Touche.
私も左側に着陸してしまいます。
Kind of missed the runway, but I'm in the general vicinity.
Yeah, I
see
think
it
I'm going to
now.
go fly over it and come in from the other end. In fact, air show's coming in across the runway, aren't you, air show? Yeah, you're not anywhere near the runway.
He's
all
following Willem in.
Yeah, no, the runway is way over. I'm downwind now on the runway. It's off my left wing. Seat down. So, but then again, I didn't know if we were going to be able to do it in 3 hours or 2 hours or 4 hours. So I'm quite happy with the timing.
Sunsets and sunrises with the moon and the sun in this game.
Absolutely. It's getting dark. It's making me tired.
Actually, that's interesting.
You can see Saki?
Yep, Smiley's in. I'm in behind Smiley.
It's a very wide strip.
Oh, Saki.
Don't worry, Saki. I didn't see it.
Why can't William see me?
No, it's not. Maybe it's not you, like Reset said.
Oh, it's always someone else's fault. That was pretty tricky locating the airport.
Everybody open up their cargo doors so we can unload the drugs.
It's dark here. I can't see anything.
Well, I think everybody's made it in. And that was, the timing was pretty good. And sorry we ran quarter of an hour over, but I think it was worth it.
Yeah, it's a fun flight.